Also this morning, the defense for Bryan Kohberger, the man accused of stabbing 4 University of Idaho students to death, is trying to get key evidence in the case thrown out. NBC's Dana Griffin is here to explain. Dana, good morning.
Joe, good morning. In a lengthy new motion, Bryan Kohberger's defense team now hoping to keep out the most critical evidence to the prosecution's case, including the DNA evidence that allegedly links him to the crime, as well as his digital footprint. His lawyers say Kohberger's constitutional rights were violated when police used DNA evidence they say was obtained illegally from garbage outside Kohberger's parents' home in Pennsylvania a month after the murders, and said there was a genetic match to the single source of male DNA found on that knife sheath left at the crime scene. Now, the suppression brief arguing that without that DNA, there is no case, no request for his phone records, surveillance of his parents' home, no DNA taken from the garbage out front. They now want that evidence, as well as his phone and Google records, kept from the jury. Kohberger is accused in the November 2022 quadruple stabbing deaths of University of Idaho students Kaylee Gonzalez, Maddie Mogan, Ethan Chapin, and Xana Kernodle. At the time, he was studying criminology at nearby Washington State University. A judge entered a not guilty plea on Kohberger's behalf. Prosecutors have until December 6th to respond. A hearing is scheduled in January to address this latest legal battle. Now, Kohberger's defense was successful in getting the trial moved from Moscow, where the murders occurred, to a county with a larger jury pool. They are also fighting to take the death penalty off the table. We are awaiting a judge's decision on that motion. Guys.
All right, Dana, thank you so much. Laura, you know this case incredibly well. I think one key question here is about whether did authorities actually ever find a murder weapon?
No, they didn't. It's part of what's making this case so unusual and how they found him. Remember, they found what they believed to be his DNA on the knife sheath that was found next to one of the victims, but they never actually found the murder weapon, the knife. And so they used public genealogy databases, which is what's so controversial here. And the law is sort of untested in this area, and it's part of what he's using to challenge the evidence and try to get it thrown out. So it'll be interesting to see what the judge does with that, since it's this area of the law that's still undergoing some testing.
So many interesting things that have come out of this case.
And so many people watching this case.
Yes.
Exactly. Big draw.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.